Channel Chemical Hazards, Engineering Controls and Concepts. Now we are going to understand about static electricity, how many ways does it generate and what are the major hazards associated with this. Now we can start our session. What is static electricity and who was identified this? 2000 years back, Thales found this while cleaning amber. In 17th century, Otto Van was made the first friction generator, and in 18th century, Coulomb started research into a fixed quantity of static electricity. Later on, Mr. Benjamin Franklin associated static electricity with storms, and he did experiment by flying a kite with a copper wire during a rainy situation, and the copper wire tied to a tree which caught fire. Now we will go to our subject. Here is a comparison between static electricity versus electricity. The picture itself have expressing the meaning with actions. Yellow region picture got experienced shock while touching a doorknob, and the blue region picture also got shock but he touched the live electricity. In static electricity, electrons cannot move. Accumulated charge is static, and static electricity charge create an electric field. But in electricity, electrons can move in a conducting material and charge creates magnetic field. For static electricity, most popular definition is imbalance of positive and negative charges. That means increase of electric charges on surface of objects. Have you observed ever why does our hair stand up after take off hat or rubbing with a comb or balloon? Here is an example. Walking across a carpet causes electrons move from the rug to body. This action results accumulation of extra electrons on body. Whenever we touch a doorknob or metal body that causes a shock or spark, this occurs due to exchange of electrons. How it generates? Many situations can cause static electricity generation. Electrostatic charges are generated by three ways: friction, conduction, and induction. Coming to the friction, whenever two objects come together or passing each other can have friction on its surfaces. This collision can develop a static generation in it. Normally, friction can happen in metals, solids, liquids, and also gases as well. Coming to the conduction, charging materials through direct contact called as conduction. Here is a neutral object will get charged. Here is a pictorial representation. By observing keenly, we can understand in a better way. The first sphere doesn't have any charge and in neutral position. A charged aluminum plate, when come with contact of the sphere got charged and electrons are shared. Due to this, sphere got charged in conduction method. Coming to the induction, charging material through indirect contact is called induction. As shown in the picture, A and B are two spheres. Sphere C, negatively charged one. Whenever C come together with A, the charges are moving opposite direction and two sphere system polarized. While separating sphere B from A, charges are distributed uniformly over the sphere surfaces. Where we get static accumulation? Static accumulation depends on two things. One is generation and second one is discharge. If the charge discharge is more than the generation, then no issue. As specified in the sink concept, the discharge rate of water drain is more than the water release, then no issue. But if the charge discharge is less than the charge buildup, the high voltage quickly arise and may create sparks which supports fire or explosion. Here I have shown you one example. Static electricity commonly produced while a liquid flow through a pipe or hose, spraying, coating, blending, mixing, filling drums, tanks, dry powder materials passing through chutes or pneumatic conveyors, and gas passing lines. These are all can produce static electricity. The main hazards and worrying part with respect to static is that this can create sparks, as well as we all are aware the spark is one of the three elements in the fire triangle, and the same spark is one of the five elements in the explosion pentagon. We can discuss in detail staticity control measures in part 2 session. Keep watching, subscribe and share. As usual, two questions are mentioned here for your answer. Keep posting answers in the comments. Subscribe for more videos. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share.